So in front of you, you now see your income streams, the average sales price, and your variable expenses. And we're showing you your profit margin on each of your income streams. We've calculated it for you. Your profit margin is simply, right, how much money do you make minus how much money do you spend, right? And what's your profit margin? How much money do you get to keep? Your profit margin is how much money you get to keep and ultimately apply to that break-even number, right? That number, which is how much money you need to cover your hard fixed expenses. So you're going to see a couple of things. This happens all the time. Some of your income streams are probably going to have a negative profit margin, meaning it costs you more money to do what you do than you sell it for. I see this all the time. Small businesses wonder why they're working so hard and not making any money. Well, you're literally incurring more expenses than you're charging in order to get work done. So that's one thing you're going to see. You might see a really shiny, amazing income stream that has a really high profit margin and you didn't ever think of it that way. And all of a sudden you think, oh, wait, that's interesting. That's a really healthy income stream. So in an ideal world, every single one of your income streams, the profit margin would be over 50%. So what I want you to do is go through the profit margins in front of you. Any profit margin that's over 50%, great. Could you maximize it? Could you either increase your sales price or could you decrease your variable expenses, right? The only way that you can change that profit margin number that you see in front of you, you can't just randomly type it in, it's a calculation. The only way to figure out how to make more profit, to make your business more profitable, is either to A, increase your sales price, or B, decrease your variable expenses. That's how you open up your profit margin. So your decision right now is, as you look at all the profit margins that are over 50%, could you increase them? Could you make your business even more profitable, even more healthy without, making your prices too expensive or making the quality of delivery too crappy, essentially? And then those ones that are under 50%, we got to look at those. We've got to do some thinking. Is it under 50% because A, you're not charging enough, B, you're spending too much on delivery, or C, it's actually just not a viable revenue stream. It's just not a good business decision. It's not a good thing to deliver. And the ones that are under about 20% or in the negative, you've got to really look at cutting those. Chances are you probably won't be able to increase your prices enough and decrease your expenses enough to make that really healthy. And so this is a moment for innovation. As you look at those profit margins, this is where you get to see the truth of your business. I think this is one of the most interesting pages of this entire process because now we're looking at the truth. Okay, I'm doing all this work and I'm actually not making any money at all on this. Why would I keep doing that? And the idea becomes that you can cut underperforming revenue streams. You can add new ideas for innovation to do what you do better, and you can learn how to increase your profit margins to ultimately make your business more profitable and more sustainable.